Okay. Now, don't kill me, but I apologize for this not being a formal interview. Would you like a seat? Hello, I'm Dan America, and this is Q News. I don't know if you knew this or not, but there are zombies in the capital region. I happen to be standing here with a zombie expert, Kyle Kleege, who is also a local independent filmmaker. And Kyle, how are you a zombie expert?
Horror movies. I watch a lot of them because I have no life.
Now, you're from here originally, right?
I am from Albany boy, born and bred.
Now, you said that you've been in zombie films, you haven't been a zombie yet. Do you want to be a zombie?
It depends on the day.
Hi, this is Dan America with Q News. I'm here with a zombie Kyle. Zombie Kyle, why do you like brains? When it comes to making films in the capital region, how do you go about it?
I mean, there are a lot of elements. First, have a script.
These are my notes for the interview. You know, talking about storyboarding and scripting and everything. Yep, I think I did a good job. You think I did a good job?
You.
Have some peace!
There are a bunch of local filmmaking groups or what have you, like the Upstate Artists Guild. You have several things like that where filmmakers just come together just basically to form a collective and make films and make connections to make films. And I mean, there's Kickstarter, Indiegogo, things like that. It's very easy to get the money nowadays, if you can promote yourself, that is.
Now, do the local filmmakers have casting calls?
There are several ways you can do that. I mean, there are Facebook groups you can go through and kind of put it out. There are email, like newsletters that you can put out.
Now, as far as screening goes, where do you usually screen the films that you produce right here in the capital region?
Usually, I mean, I tend to put them mostly online just because they're fast, they're cheap, cheaply made. I like to think they're good.
And what are the previous projects that you have worked on, and where could our viewers find them?
You can find them by, the majority of them are on Vimeo.com. You can find them by looking up my name, Kyle Kleege. They're in a folder. They'll be on there. You can find Dead Man's Party. That's a comedy. People seem to like that one. Final Cut. Not as many people seem to like that one. It's a bit darker. A documentary called Perspectives, and I have another smaller film about VHS that's just whatever.
What's a VHS?
What is a VHS, or what is the project?
What is a VHS?
That would be a piece of dead technology. Back in the day, kids, we used to watch movies on these little boxes called videotapes, or VHS.
Is this another horror movie? Alright, so we're looking at one of Kyle's films right now, and tell us a little bit about the film here.
Oh, this isn't my film.
The process of filmmaking, is it time consuming?
Very. I mean, to start with, before you've even filmed anything, you have to prep it out. That's a lot of time. You have to just get all of the minute details down, storyboard. Unless you don't want a storyboard, you can also do that. I prefer to have things planned out, so it is very time consuming. It takes up a lot of like your headspace, and then when you start filming, it's just take after take after take, and you kind of have to say to yourself, it's a lot of work, it's stressful, but it's worth doing once you see the finished product. Yes, that is a good question. In terms of influences on my film, I'd say directors that I like. John Landis is a big one. John Carpenter, and definitely Brian De Palma.